Go, Frankie, whatever you want to do, let's do it. Gabriel, can we go to an arcade? Arcade? Dude, you have a Nintendo Wii at your house. And then I had a flashback to 20 years ago. ¿Qué? Arcade? Cabrón, tú tienes un Nintendo en la casa. You have a Nintendo at home. I'm like, oh my God, I'm turning into my mom. Come on, dude, let's go. I take him to this big old freaking arcade, right? And I felt so out of it because I didn't know you couldn't put money in the machines anymore. I remember quarters. I'm thinking, here, $5. And he's like looking at me like, what? Go play. And he's like, he came right back, all done. I'm like, dude, I didn't know this. You have to go to another machine, put in money, and then it gives you a card, and then you swipe that card to play video games. And the game he wants to play doesn't cost a quarter. It costs $3. A game, big old machine called Dance Dance Revolution. Some of you know this game? Yeah, maybe sort of. For those of you that don't know the game, it's pretty simple. It's a dancing game, and there's a big screen, and then arrows come out to music. And whatever arrow comes out, that's the arrow you have to step on when it comes out. Kind of cool, but all the music is techno. And it's loud. I know I'm getting older because I'm like, they got to turn that down.
Dance, dance, revolution, revolution, get ready.
And the kids are like, I'm ready.
Select music.
And that's what they dance to.
Ready, go!
Perfect. And the kid's like, woo! And I'm like, I love this game, but they need to have something that's more fluffy friendly so that fluffy people and parents can hang and enjoy. We're watching this game for over an hour. I told Frankie, let's go play another game and then we'll come back where the line goes down. The line never goes down. Great. So I'm watching kid after kid after kid. And I'm like, serious? How much is it? It's $3 a dance. $3 a dance? And then I thought about it. Well, I paid $20 2 nights ago, so I guess $3 isn't that bad. Now that I think about it. Some of you are clapping, some are like, I don't get it. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. So kid after kid, then I found something out. You can always spot that one kid who you just know is gonna grow up to be a little bit more creative than others by the way he plays the game. And all the other little kids, they know something's up. They're like, you gotta watch. When Benji plays, you gotta watch. Watch. Sure enough, here comes Benji, right?
Dance, dance, revolution, get ready.
I'm so ready.
Like, oh, it's on.
Select music. Ready, go!
This dude took off. I know. I'm like, wow. Frankie's like, I'm next. I go, you can't follow that. You better come over here and play some Street Fighter, man. Let me show you how to throw a fireball. The ability now to travel, and I never did that. I never used to travel until I became a comedian. I'm like, oh my God, there's a whole nother world out there. When I was hanging out in Florida, I got a chance to experience an amusement park that was a little different. It was an alternative park called Gatorland. It's a real park, and I've met the owners, and they're really cool people, but I gotta tell you, best part about this amusement park is they have a recording. The funniest thing I've ever heard. You call this park, this is what you hear. Yeah! You've reached Gatorland, America's premier gator extravaganza. You've seen them on TV, now come see them live. Gatorland, you're gonna love this park. Then he says this, for Spanish, press 2. Oh, I gotta hear this. I don't speak Spanish, but you're gonna love this park. Oh, I was dying. I called him like 10 times. Oh, that's the best. Oh, I'm starting to sweat a little, huh? Too sexy. Arr. I don't care though. I have a lot of fun, you guys. You guys have made a lot of things possible. In the beginning, when I first started coming here to Bakersfield, to the Fox Theater, you guys showed a lot of love. I used to go to this taco truck place up the way called Taco Loco. It's still there. I love food on wheels, you know. But this taco place has taken it to the next level. They're really, really good there, and they're not paying me nothing. I'm just talking about them. But I go to order, and these guys were kind of, you know, the girls were cool, but the guys were mean. I tried to order some food, right? I'm like, hello? And the guy was like, ¿Qué pasó, gordo? What you want? What you want? Oh, hey, dude, can I get 2 tacos, chicken, and a Coke? Okay. What else? That's it. Like, whatever, dude. But we've had a lot of fun. We got to promote on a lot of different radio stations here in town to get the word out to you guys about the show. They try to get me set up on the Spanish radio station, and I've done that in the past, and it was okay. But the last few times, I had to say no because they put me on the radio with a guy who's like from Mexico. And I can speak Spanish, but you put me up against somebody from the motherland, whoo! You know, I walk in the studio and I'm dealing with this one guy, right? And we go on the air and he's like, sí, muy buenas tardes, aquí estamos, I meet that same guy in the hallway. He sounded just like that. I'm like, hey, how's it going? ¿Qué pasó? Are we on the air? No! Oh, why are you talking like that? Porque sí! And I freaked out, because you imagine this guy goes home talking like that to his wife and his kids, come 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, his wife maybe wants to do a little something, and she tells her man, honey, tonight when the kids are sleeping, what are you going to do to me? ¿Qué me vas a hacer? Bueno, ¿qué vamos a hacer? Vamos a darnos al cuarto. Te pones a los balones, quitarte los calzones para ver a ese culote. Sí, 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 sí. Esta nalgada está presentado por Pepsi, sí. I know somebody who doesn't speak Spanish is gonna go home and try that tonight, man. Sí. You better stop that. One night at one show, I received 11 chocolate cakes. And it was local, so I took them home. And that is an argument that nobody in this building has ever had at 3 o'clock in the morning. Because you don't just walk into the house with 11 cakes. You make some noise, you know. And I walk in with the last 2 cakes, and my girlfriend's in the kitchen, and she's like, what the hell is this? I'm trying to be cute. It's a bakery. Where did you get all this cake? I said, baby, the people at the show brought it. Are you gonna eat all of it? Eventually. I'm not gonna do it in one hit, you know, freaking 2 hours later. Clear! How do you know someone isn't trying to poison you? With cake? Are you serious? It's like you live by the cake, you die by the cake, you know? No. So, we're going back and forth, right? We wake up Frankie, and Frankie walks into the kitchen at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he's all, what's going on? Where did all the cake come from? The people at the show brought it. Tell them I said thank you. I'll tell them you said thank you, Frankie. Gabriel, how come they bring you cake? Because 10 years ago, I did a joke where I said, I love chocolate cake. Now people bring me cake. You should say you love Transformers. I'll start doing it, all right? So my girl's like, baby, put Frankie to bed. I go, Frankie, you got to go back to sleep. Want some cake? Yeah. So I grabbed one of these tiny cakes that somebody brought me, one of those little tiny ones that has the plastic cover and the sticker on the side, and I handed it to him. I go, here. He goes, a little piece? I go, dude, it's a small cake. You could have the whole thing. And the look that came over his face at 3 o'clock in the morning was like he got a gift from God. Because I said, here. And he was like, oh, Take it to your room. I went to go take him to school the next morning. He's in the bathroom crying. Hey, are you okay? My stomach. Your stomach? Too much cake? Yeah. Was it good? Hell yeah. I'll see you in the car. 20 minutes later, he comes to the car and he's all sweaty. You all right? What happened? I blew it up. Get in the car. I get him to school 45 minutes late. And usually when I drop them off, you guys, I leave them on the side of the school, and they have like a drop-off zone with cones and a supervisor to make sure that your kid gets off safely. When you're 45 minutes late, there's nobody there. So I left them in front of the school. And apparently that's a no-no. You're not supposed to do that. I didn't know, you know. Go for it. I'm not supposed to. I know, dude. Just go. You're late. Go. Out of nowhere, here comes the principal. And I know it's the principal because he's like, it's the principal, it's the principal, it's the principal, it's the principal. I'm like, dude, relax. I'm 30. I don't give a damn. Here comes the principal.
Sir, this is not the designated drop-off area. Please take your child to the other side of the school. You cannot leave him here.
I was like, watch this.
Señora, no sé lo que está diciendo. Estoy dejando a mi hijo aquí. Aquí va a la escuela. Su mamá no se levantó. Yo no sé qué está pasando.
That's how you do it, homeboy. That's how you do it. That principal was amazing because she was like,
Usted no puede dejar su hijo aquí. Saca la vuelta a la otro lado de la escuela. Allá sí, sí, aquí no. Allá sí, sí, aquí no. Yo no soy pendeja.